Are you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wednesday, February 16th, 2022 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, the King of the Ice and Fantasy Football Guru, Philly Pete. We're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been a little while. This show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12 Ounce. And they'll match your first deposit up to 125%. Zingo TV, channel 761. Download it. It's a free app. And then once doing so, go ahead. Flip over to channel 761 where you'll be hearing today's episode live of Pete's Power Plays. Amazon.com. We have a website out there. Go ahead. Support the crew. Go to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon. And listen, don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports store where you have a large variety of yours truly, Pete's Power Plays apparel. I got everything from hoodies, T-shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, everything that you need to basically get through the rest of the winter. You get the springtime coming up, a couple golf shirts, that'll be good. I mean, something to keep you comfortable with. Check it out today, and let's keep rocking out these hockey bets. We've been on fire to start the week. Today on the show, I haven't talked to you guys in a little while, at least since last Wednesday or Thursday. So, and yesterday, of course, stuck in meetings all day. I mean, just couldn't do the show yesterday for you guys. So, but we're back here. We're live. I'll be back tomorrow as well. So we'll get the show rocking and rolling between today and tomorrow. On tap today, we have. I will recap the NHL from Friday. Okay, from Friday all through the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday night, and then last night as well. Obviously, we're starting off the week with over 13 units to start off the week. So right off the bat, we are playing extremely well hockey right off the bat to start the NHL week. So simple as that. Can't go wrong there. Also, tonight's slate, small slate, four NHL games in total tonight. So you have the Wednesday night rivalry games. And we'll get rocking and rolling. But these games are going to be really exciting to watch. You got Minnesota, Winnipeg, you have Florida, Carolina. Always exciting. Anaheim and the red hot Calgary Flames. And then, of course, Colorado against the Jack Eichel debut with the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. So 4 good games on the ice tonight, as small it is. But, listen, I'll get the plays rocking and rolling for you guys. And without further ado, let's kick off the show with the recap from Friday on the 11th of February. The weekend was okay, practically even for the most part. Friday we go 4-3 with a plus unit, with a unit 1 for the night. So Oilers, that cashed out. Lightning first period, minus a half goal, that cashed out. First period over for the Bolts game, and then the over 5.5 in the Stars. That cashed out. The only those losers go 4-3, like I said. Oilers, Isles over 5.5, that lost. The 2-team first period over, that lost. And then the Lightning and Ducks moneyline parlay, that lost as well. So 4-3, but we still win a unit overall for the evening. Heading to the weekend, like I said, weekend wasn't great. Going into the 12th of February, go 3-6. I'm not going to recap all the games. I'm just going to recap what the record was for the weekend. So Saturday we go 3-6 with a minus 2.3 units. Again, not a great Saturday. Sunday go 2-2 with a minus 0.45 units. So basically about a half unit loss on Sunday. Nothing too overwhelming to say the least. And then we go into Valentine's Day on Monday. We start off with a red hot week. Again, we're over 13 units to start the week already. I mean, we were rocking and rolling. Clients, they swept last night with 6 units. So, what can I say? Twitter cards have been on fire as well. So let's rock and roll here. Valentine's recap. Here we go. We go 7-3. with a plus 6.3 units overall. So, I mean, again, on fire. You had clients had the Leafs Wild moneyline parlay for 2 units that cashed out. Again, a crappy weekend, but like I said, when we bounce back. We followed up with a pretty solid bang here. So Monday night we go 7-3 with a plus 6.3 overall units. Hell of a Monday, hell of a Valentine's Day. And then last night we go 8-3. We follow that up with an 8-3 night last night with a plus 7.05. 7 plus 7.05 units, so a little bit over 7 units won last night with an 8-3 record. And let's recap real fast before I take a commercial break. Penguins Flyers first period over, that cashed out. Over 1.5, that cashed, no problem. Lightning Blues moneyline parlay. I know it's minus 105. I don't normally take parlays unless if I'm getting plus money out of it, but I felt like this was more of a guarantee. We had to work for it. But it was a no problem by the time everything was said and done. So that parlay cashed out, no problem. Bruins Rangers under 6, that was easy peasy. That was a winner right there. Lightning first period over 1.5, that hit. Flames first period over 1.5, that hit. The 3 losers of the night. Capitals over 5.5. We were 1 goal shy of cashing that out. Unfortunately, it was a loser. 4-1 for the Caps there. Very disappointing game from the Predators. I expected better from them. But, hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles. We lose that one. Over 5.5. That's a loser. As over 6, we were 1 goal away from a push. I mean, a couple bad beats here. That could have happened. That could have easily turned around our way and could have won. But, hey, listen, I don't want to be too greedy, but I'll take an 8-3 night any day of the week. Avs Stars over 6, that lost. Preds moneyline, that lost as well. Minus 140, they were decently favored too, but they just did not show up last night whatsoever. So they lost to the Caps, like I said. So those are the 3 only losses. Clients go 3-0 on the night, 6 units overall. Penguins over 6, that cashed out. Lightning Devils over 6, that cashed out. And then the big money 3-unit max winner for the clients cash out. Flames Jackets over 6. Winner as well. So 8-3 plus 7.05 units overall. NHL season currently sits at 475 wins, 430 losses, and 18 pushes. That gives me a grand total of plus 38.8 overall units. So we're getting close to that 40 unit mark for the season. What can I say? It's been an incredible run so far. It's a huge turnaround from back in November to after the new year and now. I mean, it's just been a crazy, crazy run. And like I said, plus 38.8 units. Let's get there. We're getting close to that 40 unit mark, and hopefully we can get there tonight. So with that being said, give me a quick 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, I will go over the 4-game NHL slate. Big news regarding client discount. Okay, I have a big update with that. So you want to sit back, relax, and enjoy this because, listen, we're on fire right now, and this is the time to sign up. Simple as that. So give me a quick 2, and I'll be right back.
"12-Ounce Sports" has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12-Ounce Sports. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com and type in the promo code 120Z and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sportsbook. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break. This is the Wednesday Wednesday, February 16th, 2022 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, Philly Pete. We're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all for tuning in. Crazy afternoon. It's always crazy nowadays. But this show, as always, and I appreciate you all tuning in as like usual. Those that always tune in, I appreciate it. I love the fans. And you know, like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have this show. So I appreciate each and every one of you out there tuning in, and let's keep cashing out tickets. But this show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today and use that promo code 12ounce 120Z, and they'll match your first deposit up to 125%. Zingo TV, channel 761 as well. Sign up today and then flip over to channel 761. Today's episode is live, like always, Tuesday through Thursday. Also, not only on 12 Ounce Sports, but also on Zingo TV. Amazon.com. Check it out today. And also, don't forget, check out the 12 Ounce Sports Store, where you have a large variety of Pete's Power Plays apparel. Hey, listen, man, I'm cashing you all out with a bunch of plays so far this week, and a massive turnaround. So go ahead, support the crew, support me. I got a bunch of apparel out there: sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, whatever you may need. And check it out today. It's simple. All sorts of sizes, all different colors, whatever. Help yourself out. Really cool to look at that too. So, all right, so we're back. We are back. First off, before I hit the break, talked about the recap from Friday. It's been a little while since I talked to you guys, but we went off. We had Friday was a decent night. Okay, weekend wasn't the best, but then we followed up on Monday night and last night with respectively, between 7 units and 6 units. We're over 13 units to start the new week, so pretty good. So let's keep riding the wave into tonight. Like I said, 4 games on the menu tonight, so short and sweet tonight. But here's a huge announcement for potential clients here. We have like I said last month, for the entire rest of the season, NHL season and playoffs, is $100 for the entire rest of the NHL season and playoffs. But now, okay, we're in the middle of February. We have about 2 months left, 2.5 months left until we hit the playoffs. But I'm going to do a massive deal for you guys, and this will likely be the last discount for the entire season. Sign up today, and for the rest, or let alone for the entire rest of the season, $50 for the entire rest of the NHL season. That includes the playoffs. Okay, we're on a roll right now. I noticed a few of you signed up already, or at least DM'd me during the commercial break, so I'll get to you guys after the show. But $50 for the entire rest of the NHL season. That includes playoffs. This is the time to shine. This is the time to sign up right now. We're hot, so let's keep doing it. And any of you guys that do decide to come on over, I will get to you right after the show. All right, so here we are. We are back, and like I said, 4 games tonight. Nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing crazy for tonight. And let's start off with a quick game here in Winnipeg. The Minnesota Wild at the Winnipeg Jets. You have the over/under here set at 6 goals. Minnesota minus 135 on the money line. They opened up at minus 125. It's moving. I expect it to move a little bit more by the course of the afternoon and evening before we hit that 7 o'clock Eastern time. The puck drop basically on the East Coast at 7 o'clock. So I do expect to see a bunch of movement for the Wild. I really do. So Wild right now minus 135 on the money line, and you have the Winnipeg Jets at plus 115 on the money line. Okay, a little bit of a home dog, decent value. 70% of the money is on the Minnesota Wild. I'm not surprised here. The public loves the Wild. I can't blame them. You have to imagine they're a little bit ticked off about what happened last time. And only 30% of the money on Winnipeg. Okay, Winnipeg 11-9 at home this year. 10-11 in the last 21, covering the puck line at home, and 4-6 with the last 10 with the overs. Minnesota comes in 14-8 at home this year, 12-12 in the last 24, covering the puck line, and 4-2 in their last 10 with the over-unders here. This is a really difficult spot for this over situation here. I feel like we can get there tonight, but my more heavier play is the Wild on the money line at minus 135. I'm digging it. They have to have a solid chip on their shoulder from what happened last outing between these two, and I like the Wild. I like the Wild in this spot here. That's where I'm going with. Wild money line minus 135, and you know what? I'll take the over. I'll take the over in this spot. over 6. I know it's been kind of trending, especially for the Jets with the under. Like I said, they're 4-6 in their last 10 when it comes to the over-unders. But like I said, I'll stick with it. Okay, it's a small lean on that over 6. I do like that. And but the Wild overall on the money line, I like the Wild a lot at minus 135. But that's more of my heavier lean. Wild money line and the over 6 between the Jets and the Wild tonight. All right, next up, the Florida Panthers at the Carolina Hurricanes. Here we are, over on a set at a whopping 6.5. That 6.5 that we all love to see. We see two offensively driven teams like the Panthers, like the Hurricanes. I didn't expect anything less than this. So 6.5 is a spot here. Carolina opened up at minus 130. Now they're down to minus 110. So this is more of a pick'em game than anything currently at the odds here. Minus 110 both ways. Carolina getting 65% of the money, though, the public money on 65%. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough game. But I do favor Carolina, and let me break down the records. Carolina at home this year, 16-4-1. Like I said, one of the best teams in the NHL at home this year. This team cannot be stopped at home. 11-10 at home, covering the puck line in their last 21, and 6-4 in their last 10. With the overs, Florida comes in not a great road team, 9-7-2 on the road this year. 11-10 as well on the road, covering the puck line in the last 21 games, and 6-4 with their last 10 with the overs. Of course, I'm going to rock out the over 6.5 in this spot. I like the first period over 1.5 as well between these two. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a really fun game, to say the least, and a great game in general against two really good teams, obviously. But I'm on the Carolina Hurricanes here tonight at minus 110. It's a pick'em, but I do favor the home team. Again, Florida has been here and there on the road this year, so you got to favor that. Put that into reflection with the fact that the Carolina Hurricanes are so good at home. If this was the other way around, Florida's amazing at home too. But this game's in Carolina. I'm going to go with the Hurricanes here at that small minus 110 spot. I like the over 6.5. I'm not, don't be surprised they're over 6.5, and the first period over as well. So there you go, Florida, Carolina. That's your place. Simple as that. This should be a fun one to watch. All right, moving on to 2 nightcap games. You have the Anaheim Ducks at the Calgary Flames. Over under here is at 5.5 at minus 105. A really short number here. Calgary opened up at minus 190. You got the Flames here coming in at minus 215 on the money line, currently sitting at Anaheim plus 185 as a big time road dogs. Solid value there, plus 185. But again, just Flames have been so red hot lately. It's tough to stop this team. This team's really good. This was a right now if you get them on a future at 18-1, still a solid number. I got them earlier at 25-1. So I mean, still getting a good number regardless. But this team's playing really well. Tyler Toffoli is now a Flame as well, so they got him in a trade with the Montreal Canadiens. So we'll see what Toffoli has to give with this red-hot Calgary team. Flames get 80% of the public money. Again, I'm not surprised. 80% of the public money is on the Flames here tonight. So, I rest my case there. Flames at home this year, 11-4-4, solid numbers. 9-10 though, covering the puck line in the last 19 at home, and 5-1-4 in the last 10 with the overs. Anaheim, on the other hand, again playing extremely well hockey too. 10-9-2 on the road this year, not bad. This is where they are really good. Is covering the puck line plus 1.5, and they're 16-8 in their last 24 on the road. I mean, this Ducks team, they're a hitter. I mean, they're a really hit or miss team. They're a gutsy team. They will do it. They could definitely have what it takes. And again, they're playing extremely well. And the over-under with them is 6-4 in the last 10 in favor of the over. So again, if you're thinking about this, Anaheim is a good puck line covering team. But again, Flames are just that darn good. Give me the Flames here. -1. I like the Flames -1 tonight. I believe they should take care of that game. They should in general they should take care of the Ducks here tonight. Give me the Flames -1. The Flames team total over 3.5 is sitting at plus 110. Good number there as well. I like that. I expect to see the Flames at least put down 4. They put down 6 last night against Columbus. I mean, they should have no problem putting it down with the Ducks too. So Flames -1, Flames team total over 3.5 at a good value spot at plus 110. And the over 5.5. You have to imagine the Ducks do get a goal, maybe two. I'm thinking about a 4-2 final for the Flames to give us all the covers and the over that we need. But that's where I stand in Calgary tonight. Ducks, Flames. Give me the Flames -1. Give me the Flames team total over 3.5 at plus 110. And give me the over 5.5 there tonight. If you're thinking of a solid parlay, Calgary money line with the Wild money line, that's something to consider as a two-teamer. You get a solid plus value there too, considering how the Wild is at -135. So you will get a good solid value prize at plus odds if you do parlay Calgary and Minnesota. All right, and last but not least, you have the nightcap. You have the Colorado Avalanche at the Vegas Golden Knights. Jack Eichel is making his debut for the Vegas Golden Knights. Knights to me are still inconsistent. They haven't really shown me anything yet. I know the second half of the season just started, but based on the first half of the season, they really, they're okay. They've been playing okay, but as of late, definitely inconsistent. Over under here is at 6.5. That's a lot. It is a lot of goals to consider. But I'm telling you, you have two offenses like this that could definitely put the puck in the back of the net. That's for sure. Vegas, though, however, you have the Colorado Avalanche at -140 on the money line, and then you have the Vegas Golden Knights at plus 120. A home dog plus 120, not too bad. This is more of a toss-up, though, with the public. 55% of the money, the public money, is going towards the Avalanche at -140, and 45% of the public money is going towards the Vegas Golden Knights there at plus 120, mostly because of the news of Eichel. Just not sure how he's going to be in his first game, how the chemistry in general is going to be. That's how I feel. Vegas 14-10-1 at home this year, 8-18 in their last 26, covering the puck line at home. Terrible, dreadful, absolutely much of a bloody mess for Vegas covering the puck line, and 5-4-1 in their last 10 with the overs. Colorado, on the other hand, 13-6-2 on the road. I mean, they're a phenomenal road team, phenomenal home team. This team is just outright just one of the best. They are the best, one of the best, if not the best NHL team right now. 34-9-3 this year. I mean, the Avalanche. Like I said, we keep on dealing with the Avs. I mean, it's time. They're playing really good, especially defensively. Goaltending has stepped up as well, somewhat. I mean, they did rock out with the Stars last night. So, but like I said, I mean, it's just it's a matter of time that this Avalanche team, just the fact that how they've been playing really good. 13-6-2 on the road this year, 10-11 on the road, covering the puck line. And 2-8 in their last 10 with the overs. They got smoked last night by the Stars, 4-1 in Colorado. So now they travel to Vegas. I expect this to be a good bounce back spot for the Avs. I really do. Just not really quite sure how, like I said, how Eichel's going to be, how the chemistry is going to fit right off the bat. And he's, like I said, he's coming off a major injury. I mean, so it's and surgery on top of that to boot. So give me the Colorado Avalanche money line at -140. A very strong play for me. As of now, I'm going to lay a unit on it. This might be a Twitter play for possibly 2-unit upgrade. But I know this is a tough game. It always is. As of now, I'm keeping it as 1 unit. But I am on the Avalanche here, money line -140. Definitely probably one of my stronger plays of the night. In terms of size. So, Avs, -140 on the money line. I will take that. And when it comes to this over-under, I did think about taking the over, but it did move to 6.5, and I'm not really picking on that 6.5 spot, especially the fact that the Avs are 2-8 in the last 10 with the overs. They haven't really gotten us there as of late, and of course, if I take the under tonight, it's going to go over. That's just how it is. But if it was at 6, I probably would have considered maybe a push at 6, but 6.5 for me, and it's pretty juicy. It's at -132, so that's too much for my liking. Give me the under 6.5. Avs, Knights. Again, you got to keep rocking that trend with the Avs. 2-8 in their last 10, so that's trending under for me. As much as an offensive explosion they are, just not really feisty on that over tonight. So Avs money line -140. Give me that, and the under 6.5. Avs, Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude your 4-game slate. there you go. So a quick recap, like I said, about a couple minutes left for you guys. Those that are just tuning in now, and if you missed the huge announcement, potential clients that want to sign up for the rest of the NHL season, it includes playoffs. So you get the rest of the NHL season plus playoffs for a price of $50. Again, we're on fire. Clients are on fire. Obviously, we're rocking out over 13 units to start the week between Twitter plays and client plays. So again, $50 for the rest of the NHL season. That includes playoffs. Simple as that. And like I said, a few of you are already starting to DM me now. Just wait till the end of the show and I'll get to you. And let's keep growing. Let's keep growing the community and let's keep rocking out these plays. All right. Recap for tonight's plays. Minnesota Wild, Winnipeg Jets. I'm on the Minnesota Wild money line at -135. And a small lean on the over 6. For this game, though, I'm really heavily on the Wild money line more than the over in this spot here. So strong lean, Wild money line, small lean, over 6 Jets. Wild. We're going to head to Carolina. Florida Panthers, Carolina Hurricanes. I'm on the Hurricanes money line here at -110. Obviously, it dropped a little bit, but I'm on the Canes here at -110. And the over 6.5 in this spot. Also, the first period over 1.5 as well between these two teams. So I got 3 plays on the ice for this game. I got the Wild money line and small in the over 6. There you go. Carolina money line. Carolina over 6.5 and first period over 1.5 between the Panthers and Canes. Anaheim, Calgary. I'm all over the Flames here tonight. Flames should listen. As much as the Ducks have a great puck line record at 16-8, like I mentioned, for sure this could be this could be a 4-3 sort of game for sure. But the 5.5 is a small line at -105. I mean, I like the over 5.5 in this game here. But I'm all over the Flames. Give me the Flames -1. Flames team total over 3.5 at a good value at +110. I mean, it's you're asking for a team that's playing really good hockey, putting pucks in the net. Offense is starting to come around too. They posted 6 last night against the Jackets. You have to imagine against the Ducks that they could pile it up as well with this team that's playing really good hockey, and that's the Calgary Flames. Flames -1. Flames team total over 3.5 +110, and the over 5.5 there between the Anaheim Ducks and the Calgary Flames. All right, and then the nightcap, 10 o'clock puck drop there in the East Coast. Colorado Avalanche at the Vegas Golden Knights. This is the Jack Eichel debut. Again, I'm not really sure how Eichel's going to perform tonight after, again, major surgery, major injury, coming back, new team. How's the chemistry going to work out? Not really sure there. So give me the Avalanche money line at -140. That's where I'm at. I have a pretty solid lean, I should say, on the Avs money line here tonight. Especially because they got crushed by the Stars last night, 4-1. You have to imagine they bounce back and they win this game here tonight. And when it comes to the over/under, like I said, the Avs are 2-8 in their last 10 in terms of in favor of the under. So obviously the under's been cashing out for the Avs as of late. So and 6.5 for me is way too much. And it's even juiced up at -130 on most books. So give me the under 6.5 there between the Avalanche and Knights. And there you go. Simple as that. Let's go. Let's have a good 4-game slate tonight. Plays will be released like usual. I try to get it out between a half hour and an hour prior to puck drops. Clients, look out for yours. Potential clients and clients that just signed up. I will be messaging you right after the show. And let's rock and roll. So again, up over 13 units to start the NHL week. Let's get more. Let's gain it. The grind is real. And listen, I'm out of time like always. Have a great Wednesday, hump day, getting closer to the weekend. And tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be back, same time, same place, 12 p.m. in the East, 9 a.m. out West. Again, this is Pete's Power Plays for Wednesday, February 16th. And of course, I'm your host, Philly Pete, and I am signing out. Talk to you guys later. Bye.